Happy New Year! Woo! 2025, bring it! Year of the Serpent, my year! Woo! So we are here to discuss the top 5 movies I saw in 2024. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I didn't see that many movies, but and it's pretty much going to turn into a list of Christmas movies I saw because there were so many. But thank you, Flashback Cinema, for that. Uh, yeah, so let's start in with a few movies you would think I would have seen, but I didn't see. Transformers 1, and this is the power of a bad trailer because I saw the first trailer and I thought it was so juvenile, and I didn't see the second trailer and didn't even see the movie despite my friends saying, oh, the movie's good. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever, because that first trailer just turned me off. So I also did not see Wicked, and there's a whole bunch of stuff I didn't see. But what I did see, we're gonna get into uh, top 5. So number 5 movie I saw was, and I'm gonna go with National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Now, it might be a little bit low on this list, but it was the first time I'd seen it in the big screen, so I wanted to see that. And yeah, I mean, it was always funny. I watch it every year, but I don't know. It just felt a little off for some reason this year. I don't know why, but other movies on this list, I'm gonna rank higher. And as with my games, I mean, I watch it every year, so it's a classic and it's funny as F. So, yeah, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation gets my number 5 movie I saw in 2024. Number 4 is another Christmas movie, and it's a classic. It's the first time I had actually seen it from beginning to end, straight through. And I'm going with White Christmas. So, yeah, I mean, it's a classic. It's got great music. It's got a very amusing story. And I'm very glad that I got to experience it with mom and got to see it all, in its complete version because I'd seen it in bits and pieces before, but that was the first time, you know, from beginning to end, which is kind of surprising. But yeah, it's a classic. It's a must-watch. Uh, I don't know what to say. And like the good thing about these flashback movies, that wasn't flashback, but number 5, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation was. And although this had an intro from my professor at USC, Malton, he taught Technological Film Symposium, and he didn't get Star Wars Episode 1. But yeah, so they do a lead in to the older movies, give you some background information and some stuff. And it's really interesting. But yeah, White Christmas was good. It's my number 4 Christmas movie. I mean, movie I watched in 2025. 2024. Um, but yeah, I mean, these are classics. I try to watch them every year. Well, National Lampoon and movie I'm going to talk about in a few seconds here. But like Jingle All the Way, I try to watch that every year. It's fun stuff, you know. It's Christmas. What can I say? It's for classics. So number 3 is a new movie, and I was so hyped from the first trailer I saw. And this is going to Red One. Now, if you're looking for an action movie to fulfill that Christmas gap, because a lot of people like Die Hard, and whether that's a Christmas movie or not, that's up to you to decide. But if you want Christmas action, Red One, boom. First of all, they start off with, or they don't start off with it, but they have the shrink ray, which explains a lot. Like if you want Santa to go down small chimneys, or like he can shrink down and go back to real size. The present, the gift bag. The Rock does it with a car. So Hot Wheels car. So it's awesome. It explains so much. And yeah, you got The Rock. You got Chris Evans, Captain America. It was, this movie was made for me. It's awesome, and I saw it in theaters. It was super fun, and yeah, I mean, I think it's a great addition to your Christmas itinerary repertoire. And Red One gets the number three movie I saw in 2024. Boom. Now, number two is also a classic, and it's so funny. I watch it every year, but this year I got to watch it on the big screen. Well, not this year, last year I got to watch it on the big screen. And the number two movie I saw in 2024 goes to Elf. Yes, it had to be Elf. And again, flashback cinema. So this was the one that started it all, because it's like, oh, Elf is coming out or being re-released. I want to see it. And from there, I saw National Lampoon was on the lineup, and then they advertised White Christmas at Galaxy, but they didn't actually show it there. But we got to see it at a different movie theater. It was awesome. But yeah, Elf was just as funny as watching it at home. And I mean, if you haven't seen it on the big screen, you should at least see it once because it's so funny. Will Ferrell is classic. All the jokes, everything, and you actually notice more because it's so big. Like the Wanda name tag on the guy at Gimbals. But he just decided to change it or keep the name tag after the cast change at the last minute because why not? So and yeah, Elf is just a classic Christmas movie. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. If you haven't seen it in theaters, you should see it in theaters. And it got my number two movie of 2024. So, what's number one, you might ask? It's the only non Christmas movie on this list. And I'm going to give you a few seconds to guess. So, write in the comments. We got three, two, one. The number one movie I saw in 2024 is Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah. Boom. Nah, it was so good. And after weeks of my friends saying, you gotta see it, you gotta see it, you gotta see it, my friend and I actually finally cleared our schedule and we went to see it. And it was amazing. Non-stop action, non-stop humor, like Easter eggs galore. It was fantastic. The music just hit. Everything hit. It was by far the best movie released in 2024. And it's a must see for Deadpool fans, a must see for Marvel fans, must see for Wolverine fans, must see for action movie fans. Even if you don't get all the references, just watch it. It's amazing. And Deadpool and Wolverine is the best movie I saw in 2024. Yeah. So, let me know in the comments what the best movies you saw last year were. Happy New Year once again. We'll be back with the state of the channel pretty soon. And until next time, keep dancing.